Good evening and welcome to India Today SoSouth. I am Sarah Fazal and this is the news wrap for the evening. India versus Bharat row ignites. And let me tell you, India could soon be Bharat. An official communique from the Rashtrapathi Bhavan is signed by President Draupadi Murmu as President of Bharat. This has set off a speculation that another legislation could make its way into the special session of the parliament scheduled for this month. BJP and its allies defended this by saying that India is a name remnant of the colonial past. Leaders from the India bloc condemned the move. DMK chief MK Stalin went on to Twitter and wrote this. He said, after non-BJP forces united to dethrone the fascist BJP regime and aptly named their alliance India, now the BJP wants to change India for Bharat. BJP promised to transform India, but all we got is a name change after 9 years. Seems like the BJP is rattled by a single term called India because they recognize the strength of unity within the opposition. During the elections, India will chase BJP out of power. You had Congress leader Shashi Tharoor, who was more rational about this particular disagreement. And this is what he went on to tweet. Now, he wrote, while there is no constitutional objection to calling India Bharat, which is one of the country's two official names, I hope the government will not be so foolish as to completely dispense with India, which has incalculable brand value built over centuries. We should continue to use both words rather than relinquish our claim to a name redolent of history, a name that is recognized around the world, Tharoor said. Letter to the CGIs on Sanatana Dharma. On Tuesday, 262 eminent citizens, including judges and IAS officers, petitioned the Chief Justice of India to take suo moto cognizance of Udayanidhi Stalin's comment on Sanatana Dharma. According to the petition, his speech could incite communal disharmony and sectarian violence, it said. At a conference, had called for the eradication of Sanatana Dharma after equating it to dengue, malaria, and coronavirus. The petition stated that not only did he make a hate speech but also refused to apologize for it. These remarks undeniably amount to hate speech against a large population of India and strikes at the very core of the constitution, which envisages Bharat as a secular nation. Well, moving on is the next story, which is security beefed up at Udayanidhi Stalin Chennai residence following death threats. Security outside the TN minister's house was tightened on Tuesday morning following the bounty placed on him by an Ayodhya seer. Typically, 3 police officers are assigned to protect each minister's residence. However, on Tuesday morning, an additional 10 police officers were deployed to bolster security at the DMK leader's residence, according to sources. Let me tell you, Seer Paramahans Acharya openly called for Udayanidhi's beheading for his comment against Sanatana Dharma. The seer also put a rupees 10 crore bounty on his head. 62 taluks in Karnataka qualify as being droughted. Revenue Minister Krishna Bairagaura on Monday said that 62 out of the 113 taluks in the state where crop survey was done qualify for drought. Gowda said that the first survey of the 113 taluks were taken based on the rain deficit as of August 19. In these taluks, there was a 60% rain deficit and a dry spell for 3 weeks, qualifying them for the survey as per the centre's norms. Now, this is because the state witnessed 26% rainfall shortage this monsoon season. Until September 4th, the south interiors of Karnataka stand being the worst hit. Bairagowda pointed out that a joint survey undertaken until September 4th came up with these results. The cabinet committee will submit a memorandum to the centre once the survey is completed. A Lokayukta special court issued a non-bailable warrant against BK Sasikala after she failed to appear before it for a hearing in a case regarding alleged VIP treatment given to her during her incarceration at a prison. Sasikala, convicted in a disproportionate assets case in 2017, was lodged at the Parapana Agrahara Central Prison in the city. Voter turnout crosses 70% mark in Puthupalli by-election. The Puthupalli Assembly Constituency by-poll in Kerala, which ended at 6 p.m. on Tuesday, saw over 70% voting across 182 polling stations. According to district officials, till 2 p.m., 90,570 votes were recorded, 45,639 were men, 44,931 were women, and 2 transgenders had casted their votes. The constituency was left vacant after former Kerala CM Oman Chandi, the record-making MLA of the constituency, passed away in July. The main contest is a 3-way among UDF's candidate and the former CM's son, Chandi Oman, LDF candidate Jaik C. Thomas, and BJP candidate Laijan Lal. Women's Reservation Bill may be moved during the special session of Parliament. Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar said that the day is not far when women will get due representation in the country's legislatures. The Vice President's comment has sparked speculation that Women's Reservation Bill may be moved during the special session of Parliament from September 18 to 22nd, the agenda for which is yet to be ascertained. Well, that's the news wrap for the evening. Keep watching India Today So South. I'm Sarah Fazal. Good night.